Creatures on Earth come in a multitude of shapes and sizes. Some are gigantic, while others, like the ones we're going over today, are pretty small. Nature has quite a few small fry animals that we're sure will amaze you, so today we're bringing you the top 9 smallest animals. But before we go over that, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all of our content. So let's get into it. The Longtailed Gale is the world's smallest marsupial, and one of the smallest mammals to ever exist, measuring only 3 to 4 millimeters from the top of its body to the bottom. And in order to make the marsupial better adapted to life as a predator, its entire body appears to be flat, including its skull, which is 1/5 as deep as it's wide, making this animal quite the pancake compared to other mammals. Now, being this small has a lot of great benefits though, like being able to slide into even the smallest cracks in the dried soil, which allows them to get at their prey as well. The Vaquita is a species of dolphin nearly on the brink of extinction, with only 12 reported to be living in the Gulf of California as of March 2018. With an average length of 55 inches, this animal is one of the smallest of its kind by a long shot. The Vaquita is a very cute species of porpoise and closely related to dolphins. They're incredibly endangered, and scientists say a partial reason is they're less social animals. If a Vaquita was to put out a plea for help, the other might not come to save it. They'll more than likely ignore it. The Sprucefir moss spider is yet another tiny species on the brink of extinction. Dwelling mainly in the American Appalachian Mountains, these spiders are among the smallest in its kind, measuring only to be 3 or 4 millimeters in size. The spiders can range in color from light brown to dark reddish brown and possess no markings on their abdomen. Since 1995, the Sprucefir moss spider has appeared on the endangered species list due to the widespread death of the Tarsier fir trees. The Pygmy mouse lemur is a primate and the second smallest species of the mouse lemurs, weighing in at only 43 to 55 grams as adults. Due to its small size and its nocturnal nature, they were only recently discovered in western Madagascar in 1993. They often live in packs of up to 15, and their small size allows them to maneuver through the trees effortlessly, but due to their size are at a risk of being prey to quite a bit more than lemurs of larger sizes in Madagascar. Known as the Pygmy Seahorse or the yellow Pygmy Seahorse, the Hippocampus denice is one of the smallest seahorses ever discovered, reaching a maximum length of approximately 2.4 centimeters. And while this species is incredibly rare, they've been in several locations throughout the western Pacific. It's heavily adaptive to its environment, as they're not only small and can hide, but can also change their colors for camouflage. And like most seahorses, the males also give birth in a sense to their kids, who were placed in a pouch as eggs and developed right next to good old dad. The bumblebee bat is the smallest species of bat in the world and can easily fit in the palm of your hand. Weighing a mere 2 grams, this species lives in small caves outside the Thai community of Tarsier Hills and colonies up to 100 other bats. They're often recognizable by their pig-like snouts and reddish brown or gray coats. And while they're super cute, we wouldn't say take them as pets, as the species and other species of bat have to eat their weight in food every night just to survive to power their little bodies. Though it may be hard to consider one of nature's most feared predators adorable, the dwarf lanternshark is hard to be taken seriously as a real threat. Reaching a maximum length of only 20 centimeters, this species of shark is known as the smallest and therefore one of the hardest to detect. They're known to dwell off the upper continental slopes of Colombia and Venezuela, and can sometimes be threatened by commercial fishing practices. This tiny little shark is quite a strange little animal indeed, and hopefully it survives into the future. One of man's best friends also makes the list today. One of the smallest dog breeds, the Chihuahua, clocking in at 6 pounds, if not overfed. This little dog was bred for its size and its nature to be able to be carried around easily. In fact, this dog was bred for companionship a long time ago in Mexico, and eventually was taken overseas to Europe, where it gained even more popularity as one of the best dogs to own. It's hard to believe a dog such as this came from the scary and formidable wolf ancestors. The world is full of even more weird primates too. The Philippine Tarsier is one of Earth's smallest primates, coming in at only 85 to 160 millimeters in length as full-grown adults. This local favorite resides only in the Philippines though. This primate may only be 3 to 6 inches tall, but it is something huge we're sure you saw, and of course that's its eyes. Being nocturnal hunters, the Tarsier uses its big eyes to assist in hunting insects in the dark at night, as well as keeping an eye on its surroundings. Predators are everywhere for the Tarsier, especially monitor lizards that would make a quick snack of this tiny primate. So there we go guys, these are 9 of the smallest animals in the world. We hope you guys found these intriguing. I certainly did. Tarsiers are absolutely epic, and as always, have a great one.